baseball lovers and the son of Michael Leiderman. Jim, thank you. And with that, welcome to Jack Kaiser Stadium here at St. John's University for the 6th annual Leiderman Cup, bringing you the best seniors. 2027 baseball players representing Team New York City and Team Long Island. This game is being presented by the Greater New York City Athletic Alliance and Access Baseball. Tonight's game is being played in honor of the late Michael Leiderman, a longtime New York area travel baseball coach and director that gave back so much to the game and people that knew him. Leiderman was passed through complications from ALS in 2018. Millions of his coaches knew Leiderman for decades and are proud to play this game in his honor. The proceeds from tonight's game all go to the Greater New York ALS United Foundation towards the research to end ALS. Fans, thank you for your support. At this time, let's meet our All-Stars. Team New York City will be the visiting team on the scoreboard and the first base double wearing red. All-Stars, please line up along the first base line when your name is called. And a common graphic working at the 45, Emmanuel Acevedo. For the School of the Future of New York City, number 34, Thomas Lovello. Out of St. Francis Prep and Queens, number 1, Michael Soros. Out of Malloy High School in Queens, number 17, Ben Wallace. Out of Christian Growers Academy in Albany, number 18, Garrett Rizzuto. From the Canterbury School in Connecticut, number 51, Chris Palachi. From Kingston High School, number 25, Declan McDermott. Forest Man of the Blocks, number 14, Zach Schwartz. From Briarcliff High School, number 6, Zinder DiCaprio. From John Jay High School, number 33, Lucas Murillo. Out of the Stony Brook School, number 21, Eddie Mambo Flores. Out of Long Island Lutheran, number 2, TJ Borzolato. George Washington High School, New York City, number 20, Enrique Diaz. And Columbia Prep in New York City, number 10, Maverick Sapnick. And Fordham Prep, number 48, Maxwell Chu. And Pleasantville High School, number 8, Reed Sopranowitz. And Brunswick School in Connecticut, number 19, Jackie Downey. And Savannah, Florida, number 11, Jordan Steinberg. City. Number 5, Nick Santabella. All-Stars. And now the All-Stars representing Team Long Island. First, the starters. From Kings Park High School, number 22, Edward Zarsky. Also from Kings Park High School, number 21, Dylan Frere. St. Dominic's, number 20, Ray Kidd. From West Sunset, number 19, Ryan Brown. From Longwood, number 4, Jared Franco. From St. Town West, number 18, Lucas Cougar. From the Riverhead, number 5, Max Bristol. Second base umpire, Michael Peskin. And third base umpire, Tony Sanfilippo. At this time, we ask you to please rise and move your hats and salute your cell phones as we honor our playing of our national anthem.
Hello and welcome to Ally Sports Network and to Jack Kaiser Field on the campus of St. John's University in Queens for the 6th annual Mike Leiderman Cup, where the All-Stars of Long Island go up against the All-Stars of New York City in a high school baseball clash you will not want to miss. Max Rotyak joined alongside Kellen Andrews, and Kellen, we have a great game in store for us today.
Yeah, that we do. This series has been pretty evenly matched so far. New York All-Stars were able to take the first two games on the first 2 years. And then in the next 3 years, the Long Island All-Stars have won all 3 of those games. So the question is, will New York answer and tie the all-time series up? Or will the Long Island All-Stars win a 4th in a row?
Yeah, exactly, Cullen. This has been a tradition, an annual tradition since all the way back in 2021, just out of the pandemic, and it's all in honor of Mike Leiderman, who was a long-time travel baseball coach, was the founder of the Ally Storm, one of the most successful baseball organizations in the country. Unfortunately, he passed away due to complications with ALS back in 2018, so this cup, this day-long game, and of course we had some hitting before this, is all in honor of him, and all the proceeds made during this game are going towards research towards ALS. So we are going to get underway shortly. Looks like Long Island, who are in the blue jerseys today, are going to be fielding first, and hitting first is going to be the red New York City team. Kellen, and today we are playing again at St. John's University on Jack Kaiser Field. One interesting thing to note is that between the two teams we have 4 SJU commits. Can you run us through them?
Yep, those St. John's University commits from Team Long Island, the home team in this game. Andrew Noe, John Karpowitz, and Matt Zambrisky. And for the New York City All-Stars, it's catcher Henry Lamberg.
So again, 4 commits to SJU. We're getting a little taste of how it's going to be to play on this field with the Mike Leiderman Cup. One more interesting thing to note before, of course, the game gets underway shortly. We had our first pitch thrown by Jim Lewitz, who was a 13-year MLB player, played there for 13 years rather. He played with the New York Yankees, most infamously. He's their all-time leader in games started as a catcher, or games played as a catcher. He's a 2-time World Series champion with the Yankees back in '96 and '98. He also won the Silver Slugger Award back in '93. And also is a 3-time MLB All-Star. So some pretty good numbers for Jim. So he threw out that first pitch to Andrew Leiderman, the son of Mike Leiderman. Had some fun PA commentary to go over all of it. And now we're just waiting for this game to start. Looks like Team NYC is making their move. The first in the order for New York City is 23, Ricky Lopez, who plays for the Ranney School. He's a shortstop, 5'11", 165 player. Again, a shortstop who was committed to LSU down in Louisiana. On the other side of him is Jackson Torres, the right-handed pitcher out of Plain Edge High School, who starts the game for Team Ally. So it's underway here, the 6th annual Mike Leiderman Cup, live from Ally Sports Network, as that first pitch is a little wide of the mark for a ball.
Max, one thing to note about Jackson Flores, the Team Long Island starter, is that he threw 3 consecutive no-hitters this season.
Quite an impressive status. The second pitch goes inside the box for a strike, tied count at 1.
Max, this Plain Edge player is committed to play baseball at Arizona State.
That ball is popped up into the air. So, could have been a catch for Team Long Island, but a little bit of miscommunication right next to the third base line, and that'll make it 2 strikes, 1 ball for Ricky Lopez.
Thank goodness the ball was foul, as a miscommunication like that could open up a floodgate. I know it's only the first batter of the game, Max, but you have to make plays like that if you want to win ball games.
4th pitch of the day for Torres. On this righty-on-righty at bat. Swing and a miss from Ricky Lopez as he is struck out swinging. Great start for Torres, who, like you mentioned, Kellen, had 3 no-hitters in a row coming in to this game. And now second on the lineup for Team New York City, it is Karpowitz. First pitch from Torres goes for a strike right down Broadway. Torres and Karpowitz. What's Up gonna do here? He's gonna call it a ball.
That was a ball?
It's a good hold for the check swing from Selinger. It was a ball that just missed the zone, so to be able to hold the bat on that is a great skill to have.
Swing and a miss from Karpowitz. Sorry, not Karpowitz, Selinger. Oh my goodness, that is Selinger who is swinging right now. Kennedy plays for Kennedy Catholic, is a Hofstra University commit. As that pitch is a little high to even the count at 2. My apologies, got the New York City and Long Island lineups a little bit mixed up there, but it is Max Selinger, the shortstop and second baseman, swinging right now for Team NYC in the red. As this time he's able to hit it between second and third. Quick throw across the plane, and it's good. 4 and out at first base. Nice catch there at first base by Team Long Island. And Derek Yormack, one of the 2 Yormack twins playing in this game. They're both of Belmore JFK High School in Belmore, and both Vanderbilt commits. So great way to start this Mike Leiderman Cup for Derek Yormack. Now it's some righty on lefty action, as right away a hit goes for 1 base. Great first time hit from 77, Tyrus Ostrovsky from Brunswick High School. The right-handed pitcher and outfielder went up so quick, didn't even have enough time to call his name, but he gets the first hit of the day for Team NYC, with his team at 2 outs at the top of the first.
All right, Jack, sweep around there. No big deal.
Still Torres at the mound. Righty pitcher has gotten 2 out, let up 1 hit. As a swing and a miss from the next guy in the order, Justin Oliva for NYC. He's a commit of Maine. Infielder Olivo lets that one go. Counts evened up 1-1. Torres watching first base, maybe some tricks up his sleeve from Ostrovsky, who's there, but a swing and a miss from Olivo might not give Ostrovsky even enough time to attempt a run to second, as 1 more strike will end the inning. 1-2 count rather. Torres tried to catch Ostrovsky at first base, but instead the ball goes past the first baseman, Yormack, and now it's going to be Ostrovsky who rounds himself to third base, but is caught out at the last moment. Great plays from the Long Island defense to get the ball across the diamond to third. That'll end the top of the first. Duck eggs on both sides of the scoreboard.
Leading off the first inning for Team Long Island, second baseman from Kallenberg High School, number 2, Andrew Noe.
Returning back to action here from St. John's University, the Mike Leiderman Cup, 6th annual edition of this cup. Bottom of the first inning as Team Long Island is batting and Team New York City is fielding. Currently the score is 0-0 as the first ball of the at-bat is thrown. It's Andrew Noe who's batting for Team Long Island, the Kellenberg player, as that second pitch goes for a ball again. 2-0 count.
Guys, kid. I really should do videos. You could be like a teammate dropping
Swing and a miss from Noe. 2-1.
Nick Santabello trying to battle back in this count, Max. Being down 2-0 to start, especially against a leadoff guy, is not a good beginning.
See what Santabella can do here. Makes Noe miss once again. Count even at 2.
It's a great show of skill from Santabello, able to battle back and even up the count after the first 2 pitches missed the zone.
Yeah, he's a great pitcher, uncommitted, but one of the star players on Stony Brook Prep in Stony Brook, and he's able to make Noe miss for a 3rd time straight. Struck him out swinging for the first out of the inning for NYC. New York City was oh so close to getting a run in the top of the first. It was Tyrus Ostrovsky who rounded from first to third on an error, but was caught out at that third base location. First pitch on this at-bat goes for a strike. Great throw by Santabello as he's going up against Karpovitz here, Joey Karpovitz, who fouls away the second ball towards right field. 0-2.
Santabello's most likely here going to try and hit Karpovich with an off-speed pitch, as he was, it appeared, late on that first one.
As that one's not on target, a little bit wide on the pitch from Santabello. First ball of the at-bat, as Karpovitz is back to being down only 1.
Santabello here might try and go fastballs. He's been blowing it by these players in these first 2 at-bats.
Oh, and that's a great hit to left field. Kind of deep there, but in the end caught by Team New York City. Second out of the bottom of the first inning here for New York. They're playing some great defense, and it's going to be Derek Yormack, one of the 2 Yormack twins. Gotta remember that. 2 Yormacks on this Long Island All-Star team. As Derek, who made the error in the top of the first inning at first base. A lot of firsts there, but he's up 3rd to bat for Team LI, and he takes a strike to begin the at-bat. That one's a little bit high for a ball, 1-1. Third pitch of the at-bat for Santabello. The score is tied at 0, bottom of the first inning. Once again, a little low, off target for another ball, 2-1 count in favor of Yormack. One more out would end the inning for NYC. But that pitch is not doing them any favors. 3rd straight ball thrown by Santabello as he falls behind 3-1.
Santabello there looked like he was trying to go with a low fastball, 92 miles per hour, but he spiked it into the dirt.
His 5th pitch of the at-bat. That one's a little better. He made Yormak swing and miss. Full count here. A chance to end the inning from Nick Santabello. Santabello winds up, and it's swung back for a foul to keep the at-bat alive by Derek Yormak. Derek and his brother Ryan are both right-handed pitchers and infielders, and they are both heading to Vanderbilt next year to play baseball. Ooh, and that pitch is just outside, or just a little bit too much inside, rather. It's gonna be a walk for Derek Yormak as he advances to first base to keep the inning alive. And now it's Bryce Valls, number 10 of Team LI. He's an outfielder of Chaminade High School in Mineola, and he's committed to Villanova. Again, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. Team LI hitting, as that first pitch is too high for a ball by Santabello.
Santabello so far, Max. It seems like he's trying to dot the outside of the zone, just missing with a majority of his pitches just by a smidge.
Let's see if he can get that little smidge to go his way and get a couple of strikes here. He's going to need some if he doesn't want Team LI to cause any problems. And that one is going to be good for a strike. Count tied at 1, doing exactly what you called him to. Kellen getting some strikes on the board. Can need a few more to end the inning, though. Great pitch down Broadway from Santabello. 2-1 down. 1-2 count here. One more strike will end the bottom of the first inning. Game tied at 0 here from Jack Kaiser Field on the campus of St. John's University, as this ball is popped up in the air, goes to the stands. Ooh! Thankfully, no one was hit, but was pretty close to where we were. Anyways, hit away by Valls as he'll stay alive on the at-bat and keep the inning going.
With what it looks like Bryce Valls catching up to his fastball, we might see a Santabello off-speed pitch, which has been up to a 12-mile-per-hour difference from his fastball.
And that's a hit from Valls right into left field as he'll go to first. And Derek Yormak will advance to second. First hit of the day for Team Long Island. These teams are tied at 1 in that department. And once again, 2 strikes not enough to end the inning from Santabello, as 1 runner in scoring position, 1 at first base for Team Long Island as the bottom of the first inning continues.
Max, we were expecting an off-speed pitch, and clearly Valls was too. He read that ball perfectly and was able to get a piece to left field.
So now it's going to be Ryan Yormak. Again, like we said, Derek Yormak, Ryan Yormak, the 2 twins out of Belmore JFK High School. Gonna have to pay special attention to them today. So Ryan, who is an infielder, right-hand pitcher, is stepping up to bat 5th in the order for Team LI. The catcher for Team NYC, Lamberg, is having a little word with Santabello as he's tracking back now. See if this makes any difference. 2 outs here so far for Team NYC, or 2 forced outs so far for Team NYC, as this is hit right into center field by Yormak, but it's caught by Ostrowski. who came up from deep to make the grab. That'll end the bottom of the first inning. The game still tied at 0 as we head to the second.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Team from Eastport South Banner High School, number 12, facing the challenge. Leading off the second inning, first baseman from St. Joe's Platform, New Jersey, number 9, Justin Olivo.
Welcome back to the 6th annual Mike Leiderman Cup as a hit right off the bat to start our second inning. Oh my goodness, it was Justin Olivo who hit it deep to left field as Team LI scrambles to bring this ball back into the infield, and Justin Olivo makes his way to second base. It's going to have to be swapped out right away, or he's going to have to give his gear right back to the coaches, rather. Got a little mixed up on that, but what a way to start our second inning here, Kellen.
Yeah, Mason Cachalian barely able to settle in as his first pitch. Line drive just stayed fair, and that's a double, so he's already starting off the runner on second with nobody out.
That's a rough way to start your day pitching, and now it's Lambert who's going to be hitting for Team NYC. Henry Lamberg of Scarsdale High School is a St. John's University commit, so he'll be playing on this exact field for a long time, hopefully over the next few years. That pitch goes for a strike, count tied at 1 between Gachalian and Lambert. That pitch goes for a strike as Lamberg is down 2-1. Down 1-2 rather. Struck him out. Great third pitch there from Zarzicki. I believe. Not quite sure it's a believe right here. We got some numbers on the board. It says, apologize for this, but it says 22. We got the number 22 assigned to Everett Zarzicki of Kings Park High School. It's a Yukon commit. Got PA announcements telling us that the pitcher is from Eastport South Banner High School, so going to stick with the numbers game here, hopefully. Everett Zarzicki, the pitcher, right here as Justin Olivo had to slide back to second to stay safe. 1 out so far for Team Long Island. As this pitch goes right into the zone, 0-1 to start the at-bat. As it's number 22, Anthony Batke, the DH today for Team NYC of John J. East Fishkill High School, who is batting. That pitch is wide of the mark from Zarzicki, as the count's tied up at 1.
Max, I know you mentioned for New York City catcher Henry Lambert that he will be playing a majority of his games here soon.
As that pitch goes for a strike on the swing and miss.
Zarzicki will be playing Lambert and the many other St. John's University commits in this game at least once per year, as he's a UConn commit.
And that one's a bit wide of the mark, 2-2 count.
Great setup, Everett.
So again, 1 out so far from Team LI, and that one is right down Broadway for the 3rd strike. Struck him out, 1 out, 1 life left in the 2nd inning for Team NYC. As the big number 4, Nathaniel Biscagli, comes up to bat. He's a lefty.
Everett Zarzicki just able to find the edge, able to freeze the batter on an outside fastball, as now he's battled it back and gotten 2 outs.
As that pitch is just off the mark. 1 ball to start, 0 strikes on this at-bat. Runner on second, top of the 2nd for Team NYC. That one's once again not on the money, 2-0 start. Third pitch of the at-bat for Zarzicki. Again, the UConn commit. That one's gonna be a little bit better, 2-1, putting some pressure onto Biscagli. Swing and a miss from Biscagli as the count's tied at 2. 1 more strike will end the inning here, as the sun's starting to fade away. Another swing and miss. Caught him swinging from Zarzicki. That'll end the top of the 2nd inning. Score still tied at 0, but NYC leading the hits game 2-1. Bottom of the second inning here. Team Long Island and Team New York City tied at 0 in the 6th annual Mike Leiderman Cup, as Team NYC is fielding here. Even though we are playing in the city at St. John's, they are treated as, or sorry, even though we are here, they are batting, they are fielding second. Got my mind twisted, but a pitcher here, number 5, Nick Santabello, had a great first inning, has nothing twisted. I mean, it's 3 balls here, but again, had a great first inning. It's a little bit of a reset here as Santabello needs 1-2, 3 balls, 0 strikes to begin the at-bat. 4th ball, or no, that's going to be a strike just inside, as on the other side of Santabello is Jake Ostertag, the Babylon High School outfielder and right-hand pitcher. Who takes the walk. 4-1, final score on that at-bat.
And Usher and Chris Brown, who are also on tour together,
That's Ostertag.
is that they never
Jogs
let
his way to
Jay up.
first base,
Yikes. Of course,
where
Chris responded
Justin
already
Olivo
and said, "Damn,
and opposite of him. Now it's the lefty,
So here's Chris and Jordan Sparks of
Sultana,
Hockey.
for Team Long Island. Sultana is an outfielder of Massapequa High School and a Stony Brook commit for the fall. First pitch is missed by Sultana. Great work from Santabello to begin. So 0-1 count here, no outs. Runner at first for Team LI. Bottom of the second inning, as Santabello tried to catch Ostertag at first base, but he dives his way back in time.
It's a solid pickoff move from Santabello, even though he didn't get the out. Better than Torres' pickoff move in the first, which almost ended up with a runner on third.
Once again, tries the big off move, and once again, unsuccessful from Santabello. The right-hand pitcher out of Stony Brook Prep. Who gave up a 1 hit in the first inning and throws a ball to even the count up at 1. So far, no scores, no runs for either side, but 2 hits for Team NYC through 2 innings, 1 for Team LI through 1. As that's going to be a great hit to center right field. Beautiful from Team LI as Ostertag makes his way to second and Sultana to first. Great way to begin inning number 2 for the Island team.
First and second, nobody out. It's a great spot to be with. Coming up to bat for them, it appears to be...
It's going to be Wilbur.
Yeah, Wilbur the catcher. They've been hitting the ball a lot to left field. If Wilbur can push the ball the other way, they might be able to get a run here, Max.
Now let's see if Jake Wilbur can. He's a right-handed pitcher and, like you said, catcher out of Fort Washington High School and an Iona University commit. So he'll be making his way to New Rochelle in the fall. First pitch from Santabello on the at-bat goes ball. 1-0. Santabello yet to force an out this inning and has allowed 2 runners on base. 1 in scoring position as this is hit high in the sky and drops for an easy catch. Olivo got the grab on Wilbur's pop-up. First out of the inning. Forced by Team NYC. As now, it's going to be number 12. Or number 32. That is Chase Lordy, the shortstop out of Oyster Bay High School. Another righty on this Team LI rotation. It's a bit of righty-on-righty action here between Santobello and Lordy, as Santobello's first pitch is right down Broadway for a strike, 0-1.
Max, the infield is still in double play depth. A double play here would be crucial to just get out of the inning, and you don't have a runner on third to deal with, which less runners in scoring position is perfect if you're a pitcher.
As this one is popped up by Lordy, will they be there in time for a catch? And yes, they are. Great run back by Lamberg of Team NYC. The catcher took off his protective helmet and was able to make the grab for the second out. 1 life left in the bottom of the first inning for Team Long Island as they are tied at 0 with Team NYC here from St. John's University. Both teams at 2 hits apiece. 1 error so far from Long Island, but like I said, no runs. That's the crucial part. So next up is Andrew Noe. First in the order for Team Long Island, the left-handed swinger. Plays for Kellenberg Memorial High School in Uniondale, and who is able to force a ball on the first pitch. 1-0. So Ostertag of LI at second base. He's in scoring position. At first base, it's number 11, that's Sultana. And again, Noe is going to look to extend the inning with already 2 outs forced by Team NYC. Santobello taking his sweet time, as this one is flung right into center field, and it's an easy grab for Team NYC. And Ostrowski, who for the second inning in a row is able to close it out with a 3rd out. So as it stands, both teams tied at 0, 3rd inning coming up. Still no breakthrough here in the 6th annual Mike Leiderman Cup.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Team Long Island from West Iceland High School, number 19, Brian Brower. Leading off the 3rd inning for Team New York, third baseman from Fordham Prep, number 3, Derek Sorolla.
Top of the 3rd inning here from Jack Kaiser Field on the campus of St. John's University. Team Long Island fielding and Team NYC hitting. It's going to be number 3, Derek Sorolla of Fordham Prep. The 3rd baseman and right-handed pitcher is a lefty batter, as the second pitch is a swing and a miss. Tied count at 1. Courtesy of the next pitcher into the game, Brian Brower, lefty pitcher of West Islip High School and a Rutgers commit, whose third pitch goes for a ball, 2-1 count. That one's high from Brower as his third ball is put on the count. One more will once again force a walk to start the inning. As that's just wide of the batter's box. It's an advancement to first base from Soroa.
Max, it seems Soroa was not fooled by any of Brower's pitches. Amazing movement from Brower. However, he just kept missing the zone, and batter was not fooled one bit.
Well, he was fooled once, but again, not fooled 4 times. So again, that was all that he needed to do to claim the walk, as now it's going to be number 14 Zach Schwartz of Horseman High School, who is up to bat for, or no, sorry, it's 44, not 14. It's Marcos Lopez of Archbishop Malloy High School, who's a shortstop and catcher. Count evened at 1, and now it's going to be 1-2 as the pitch from Brower goes down Broadway. Will he be able to get one more on the bullseye for an out? Yes, he can. Great pitch thrown by Brower as the first down of the third inning is claimed.
The shortstop, Leiderman School.
So overall today, count tied or score tied at 0. No team has claimed any runs through 2 innings. Third inning here, as Team New York City is batting. They've obviously gotten Derek Soroa to first base, and they still have 2 outs to play with. Swing and a miss to begin for number 23, Ricky Lopez of Ranny School. He's an LSU commit and is a shortstop for Ranny. First pitch there from Brower went for a strike, and this one's going to be grounded to the line to second base, and Lopez is thrown out at first. 2 outs now, forced by Team Long Island. As stepping up to bat for Team New York City, it's going to be Max Stellinger of Kennedy Catholic.
Gotta have a little bit more urgency at second place here. There's a chance for a double play there, and he's only able to get 1 out, not even able to take a look at second. Disappointing, as that would have gotten them out of the inning.
Soroa at second base, though, for NYC, as the first pitch of the at-bat from Brian Brower goes for a strike. The pitcher from West Islip recovering well from the walk he gave up to Soroa to begin the inning. And that pitch goes a little wide for a ball, 1-1 count. As the UConn commit, still proving he can slip up once in a while. But again, 1 more out will end the inning. 2 more strikes is all that Brower needs, as that's a little bit too close to the batter. Ball 2. An overall score today, 0-0. No team forcing a run through 2. That's a big pop-up hit to center field, but it's caught just in time by Team Long Island, and Joey Karpovitz going forward and making the grab to end the top of the third inning. We're heading to the bottom of the third, where Team Long Island will be hitting once again.
your attention, please. Now pitching for Team New York. And the Christian Brothers Academy, number 18, Garrett Rizzuto.
Welcome back to the 6th annual Mike Leiderman Cup between the All-Stars of New York City and Long Island. As Team LI, Long Island is up to bat at the bottom of the third inning. Here from St. John's University, as no team has been able to score a run through 5 half innings, despite the fact that both teams have 2 hits and Long Island even has an error to their name. Either way, it's going to be a fresh new half inning for one of these teams to score, and in this case it's Long Island, as Garrett Rizzuto is pitching for Team NYC, as his first pitch goes wide of the mark for a ball against number 16 Joey Karpovitz, the center fielder out of Ward Melville High School and an SJU commit. Second pitch from Rizzuto is on the money, 1-1.
Max's Team Long Island has been able to get runners on base pretty consistently these past 2 innings.
Swing and a miss from Karpovitz.
The only issue, Max, with them getting the runners on base is that they just have not been scoring them. They've stranded runners on base each of their 2 innings, so they've got to break through at some point with all these runners.
That pitch is wide of the mark to keep the at-bat alive. Count tied at 2 between righty Rizzuto and the righty Karpovitz. So same hand on same hand action here between these two All-Stars, as that's the moneymaker from Rizzuto. He made Karpovitz miss and forces the first out of the bottom of the 3rd inning.
First baseman from Belmore, JFK, number 34, Derek Yormack.
So still no run between these two sides. As next up to bat is Derek Yormack for Team LI. But he takes a strike to start the at-bat. Great throw from Rizzuto, who is of Christian Brothers Academy and will be of Hofstra University in the fall. His second pitch, though, not on target. 1-1 count. And Rizzuto's third pitch goes wide once more. 2-1 count. As Yormack is up for the first time on the at-bat. Rizzuto's next pitch once again goes a little bit too far to the side. 3-1. Rizzuto makes his man miss. Full count here, as no runners occupy any bases, and 1 out's been forced so far against Long Island in this half inning. Rizzuto is able to get that one to go down the middle. Perfect pitch from Garrett Rizzuto as he's able to strike out Derek Yormak looking. So Yormak's out makes way for Bryce Falls, the Villanova commit, to take his place. The righty
Number 10, Bryce Falls.
was the most exceptional player of Chaminade High School during the spring season. First pitch goes wide from Rizzuto, 1-0. Second pitch is also wide from Rizzuto. 2 quick balls to begin the at-bat from the Hofstra commit. On the other side, the Villanova commit, Bryce Falls must be feeling pretty good through those first 2 pitches, as the third one is also off the mark. 3-0 to begin. One more ball will force the walk. Falls has had some great patience so far, Kellen.
And one issue we've seen, usually with 2 outs.
And that's going to walk Falls. Another pitch that just goes a little bit too wide, this time a little too high, actually, from Garrett Rizzuto, as Falls trots his way to first base.
As I was saying, these pitchers have had difficulties with 2 outs of just closing out the inning. Several times this game so far, with 2 outs, pitchers have just been letting runners on base, and that drags up their pitch count and just keeps on dragging on the inning, and eventually that might come to bite them at some point.
And now it's Ryan Yormak, who's up to bat. And that's a wild pitch from Garrett Rizzuto, goes a little high, and Falls is able to run his way to second base. Falls, one of the fastest players on the island, and just showing a little bit of his speed there with the frankly leisurely pace he had to take to get to second. So 1-0 count to start. Yormak's at bat. Yes, Ryan Yormak, brother of Derek Yormak, who we saw earlier get struck out looking by Garrett Rizzuto. Both Yormak brothers playing for Belmore JFK High School and both committed to Vanderbilt. And they're also both infielders / right-handed pitchers, so a lot in common between the 2 Yormaks. Hopefully, a backwards K not to follow. 2 balls to begin the at-bat from Rizzuto. The Hofstra commit has now thrown 7 balls in a row as he falls behind 3-0. Will he finally break his streak and throw a strike? No, he can't. 8 straight balls thrown by Garrett Rizzuto as Ryan Yormak is able to trot his way to first base, as 2 runners on base, 1 in scoring position for Team Long Island, and a visit to the mound for Team NYC. Looks like Rizzuto will stay out there, but a little bit of conversation needed there from Bobby Fletcher, the Team NYC head coach. Is obviously not a great sign if your pitcher is throwing 8 straight balls. Either way, he still has a way out of this inning. He was able to grab 2 quick outs to begin it. So all that Rizzuto has to do is get 1 more to go his way, and the Hofstra commit will be able to leave his mark on in a positive way on the Mike Leiderman Cup. Now it is Jake Ostertag who's up to bat for Team LI, as That is not a great sign. 9 straight balls thrown by Garrett Rizzuto. He needs to get a strike here, Kellen.
That he does. I can almost guarantee you, during the mound visit, while Jake Ostertag was waiting to hit, they probably told him to just take until you see a strike.
Well, there's one finally. It's a foul that goes way into the car park behind the stadium here at St. John's. Hopefully no cars were hit during that foul, but finally a strike forced by Garrett Rizzuto as the count is tied at 1. Another foul away. Now the count 1-2. Jake Ostertag unable to get a clean hit twice in a row, as the Babylon High School outfielder / right-handed pitcher is struck out. Beautiful way from Garrett Rizzuto to turn that inning around. 9 straight balls turns into 3 straight strikes, 2 foulaways, then 1 beautiful down Broadway. That's the 3rd out, and the score stays tied at 0 as we head to the top of the 4th inning.
Do you know
Welcome back to LI Sports Network. Max Rotniak alongside Kellen Andrews here for the start of 4th inning action between the Team LI All-Stars and the Team NYC All-Stars in the 6th annual Mike Leiderman Cup. No runs so far through 3 innings, but the 4th might shake things up as the first pitch by Lucas Hubner of Team LI goes for a ball. The second one is popped up into center field by Ostrovsky, and it's a comfortable catch. Joey Karpovitz makes the grab for LI and gets the first out of the 4th inning. So once again, it's Lucas Hubner, a right-handed pitcher who is on the mound for the 4th inning for Team LI. Looks like they'll be going to different pitchers each and every single inning will be Team LI. And Hubner is a Dartmouth commit, Smithtown East High School player as well. So has a lot of baseball pedigree, has that strike, as that pitch goes for a ball, excuse me. And going up against Hubner here is going to be number 9. That is Olivo. Justin Olivo got a hit a few innings ago to start the inning. I believe the second inning where he got that hit to deep left field, but ultimately that inning ended obviously scoreless, as you can tell by the duck eggs on the scoreboard. 2 balls, 1 strike so far through 3 pitches on the at-bat. Once again, no score, but 2 hits apiece for both of these teams. 1 error so far from Long Island all the way back in the first inning. As Olivo gets his second hit of the game, this one's going deep to left field, and it's out of here. First run of the game, and it's a big-time homer from Justin Olivo. The main commit makes his mark on the 6th annual Mike Leiderman Cup as he'll round the bases to give Team NYC the advantage.
That ball, Max, was absolutely crushed. Even though the left fielder was running back for it, I think he also knew as soon as it was off the bat that that ball was leaving the yard. That's a great way for Team NYC to get this game started.
So Justin Olivo is 2 for 2, the first run of the game, the 3rd hit of the day from Team NYC. And with only 1 out forced, now the pressure is put on the Dartmouth commit Hubner. As that first pitch of the at-bat is an out. Great play from the infield of Team Long Island, as it was Henry Lamberg, the catcher for Team NYC, whose at-bat lasted only a few seconds. And now is the DH for the red side. Again, that's Team New York City. The blue is Team Long Island. 1 more out will close out the inning for Team Long Island, as the first pitch is right down the center well by Hubner. 0-1. He's going up against Anthony Batke, who is a U-Albany commit, and again the DH for this New York City team. Second pitch of the at-bat from Hubner goes a little bit too high. Count tied at 1. Swing and a miss from Batke, who falls behind 1-2.
Yeah, Batke did not time up that pitch well. Clearly mistimed it with his swing. Put his arms all the way out. Was not ready for that pitch.
Batke takes his second ball as the count once more evened out, this time at 2 a pop. 1-0 so far today, the lead for Team NYC off of Olivo's home run. And Batke fouls that one away into the car park. Once again, hoping no cars were hit as a result. Remember, I called a game here a few months back, and the guy I was calling it with made sure to park his car a little bit further away, you know, with the knowledge that a lot of these balls can fly into that car park. It's always a little dangerous to have all the cars parked so close to the baseball stadium. As a full count is drawn by Hubner.
Be safe.
For Hubner, Max, he's hoping that this last pitch is a strike. He wants to get out of this inning and quickly forget it.
But that's not going to do Hubner any favors. A pitch that went just wide of the batter's box. It's going to be a walk to first base, a leisurely pace by Anthony Batke. Gets the double B, and who will allow some space for Nathaniel Bisceglie to take his spot hitting, take his spot batting. Can he extend the inning for Team NYC? Let's see if Bisceglie, the Villanova commit, can. First pitch from Hubner, though, unfortunately, not a strike. Goes a little bit wide of the batter's box, 1-0. Second pitch, that one is down Broadway, 1-1.
Max, there's a lot of movement going around on first base for Anthony Batkai. There's a good chance he breaks on one of these pitches.
Well, let's see if he does. A swing and a miss from Bisceglie won't do him any favors. 1-2. One more strike from Hubner, the Dartmouth commit. That will end the inning. One inning he'll want to forget as he gave up a home run to Justin Olivo. Hubner scanning again, looking at Batkai, like you said, could be a little bit of a nuisance here. But unfortunately, all that scanning led to a ball. Count tied at 2. The inning continues for Team NYC. Again are up 1-0 on the day. Top of the 4th inning. 2 outs, 2 strikes, 2 balls. Swing and a miss from Bisceglie will end the inning. And that's how it's done from Hubner and Team Long Island. Bottom of the 4th coming up. A chance for Team Long Island to even up the score.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Team New York. From St. Francis Prep here in Queens, number 1, Michael Soros. Leading off the 4th inning for Team Long Island.
Bringing you back to St. John's University for the bottom of the 4th inning here of the 6th annual Mike Leiderman Cup, where 6 half innings of no score have been broken by a Justin Olivo home run at the top of the 4th. Team NYC now lead Team Long Island 1-0, as Team Long Island has a chance to make back the deficit, but 2 quick strikes forced the way of Chris Sultana of Massapequa High School and of Stony Brook in the fall are not going to do them any favors, as the 3rd pitch of the inning is popped up into the air between 2nd and 3rd base. Easy catch for Team NYC and their 3rd baseman, Derek Soroa. So quick out there, forced by Team NYC, and another pitcher who's come into the game. It's Michael Saros of St. Francis Prep. He is a right-handed pitcher, uncommitted, 2027 grad. who plays again for St. Francis Prep in Queens. Another ball fouled away, this time on the new at-bat, and by number 30, Michael Scarry, who's hitting for the first time all day. His second pitch, once again a foul, so a mirror image of that first at-bat that we saw from Team LI in this inning. So Scarry down 2 to begin. He's a catcher for St. Dominic's, uncommitted. As he fouls away one more, this time hit it into the dirt. He stays alive, but these pitches from Michael Saros have been really catching the LI hitters off guard. Every single time they're having to foul away the ball. Ooh, another foul out. That's 8 in a row now, forced by Saros. But once again, Scarry stays alive.
Max Saros has been showcasing his pitch mix as at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat, 92. The next, 79 and 80, and now 91.
Another foul. A 9th consecutive one from Michael Scarry, as the count stays 0-2. Overall score today, 1-0 lead for Team NYC. Bottom of the 4th inning. No runners on any bases. 1 out, forced so far by Team NYC. And that's going to be the first ball of the inning, believe it or not. Count is 1-2. Another foul away by Scarry. Saros took his sweet time there for the pitch. He's gonna go pretty leisurely once again. As that pitch is not on target, 2 straight balls to even the count at 2.
What a take by Scarry. Pitch low and inside, and a 2-strike count. The ability to hold on that is spectacular.
Another ball fouled away, an at-bat that just will not end. Saros has done so well at getting the ball to go down Broadway, but he's just not been able to evade the bat of the hitter, getting a little bit of contact. But, oh, that's going to be a ball from Hartingle. Looked like it was a strike, but in the end, it's going to be a full count. As Scarry's able to force a walk. How has he done that? He fouled away the ball what seemed like a million times, and he's able to walk his way to first base, and he's able to make some room for our next hitter, number 32, Chase Lordy, the shortstop out of Oyster Bay High School. And a little bit of a change here. Number 6, Caden Bates of Lehigh is coming on as a pinch runner at first base in place of, oh my gosh, who just hit?
Max, that was catcher Michael Scarry, who
Michael
just
Scarry.
hit. Which, his at-bat, which now Max has placed Caden Bates on first in a pinch runner situation. That's an at-bat that coaches love. Waste the pitches of the pitcher and then end up on base through a walk.
Saros throws that ball a bit wide, 2-0 count. Chase Lordy, righty, going up against fellow righty Saros. Both uncommitted, as that third pitch from Saros was also a bit off target. That one's going to be right down Broadway, 2-1 count. Or 3-1, I believe. Let's see if that scoreboard is correct or not. Either way, the pitching is what to focus on here as Lordy gets a little flick off to third base. And the throw to second successful, but the throw to first is not. 1 out's good, but the double play is not. 2 outs so far forced by Team New York City on this half inning.
Max, I can't help but question if Caden Bates hadn't bailed so early, which was to avoid a potential interference, which would be a double play in the inning. But I'm questioning if he had potentially slid into second base, he might have had a shot of making it, and that would have made it second on first 1 out instead of runner on first 2 outs. So a questionable decision there from him, Max.
Well, either way, LI are still alive. A quick bunt here by Andrew Noe, who is thrown out at first. That was a close one, as the Kellenberg Memorial High School star cannot get to first base in time. That'll end the 4th inning from St. John's University. The score is still 1-0 for Team NYC. As up next, the 5th inning in the 6th annual Mike Leiderman Cup.
Score Team New York 1, Team Long Island 0. Pitching for Team Long Island from Kings Park High School, number 21, Dylan Frere. Leading off the 5th inning for Team New York.
Welcome back to the 6th annual Mike Leiderman Cup. Welcome back to St. John's University. Max Roniak and Callan Andrews with you today, live from LI Sports Network, as Team Long Island are fielding and Team NYC are hitting. And the red team, that is Team NYC, have the lead today, 1-0 through 4 innings. The 5th, see if this inning can spice things up a little bit. So to begin, it's going to be number 21. The pitcher out of Kings Park High School, Dylan Frere's on the mound for Long Island. He's a Rutgers commit and a righty. On the other side of him, for Team NYC, it's number 2, TJ Borzumato of Lehigh. He can play a lot of positions, including third base, second base, outfield, and he's also a right-handed pitcher. He's uncommitted so far, and he is also at a 1-1 count through 2 pitches. This one's high into right field from Borzumato, and it's caught just in time by Team Long Island. And that's exactly what you want to do if you're Long Island. Great play by Andrew Noe, the infielder from Kellenberg Memorial, whose unsuccessful attempt at a bunt to first base was the catalyst to end the bottom of the 4th inning just a few minutes ago. And now a foul away right off the bat of number 48 for Team NYC, Maxwell Chu, as the ball fell right into the stands surrounding Jack Kaiser Field. as this pitch is just wide of the mark from Dylan Freres. 1-1 count against Chu. Third pitch of the at-bat, swing and a miss from Maxwell Chu. The uncommitted class of 27 Fordham Prep man plays both second base and outfield for his high school. One-two count.
Potentially a bit of miscommunication there between the pitcher and catcher, Matt. Makes me question what pitch will end up coming here.
And it's just off the tip of the bat of Chu, whose foul away is able to keep the at bat alive. Still 2 outs to play with for Team NYC at the top of the 5th. They're up 1-0 overall on the day after Justin Olivo was able to hit a homer into beyond left field in the 4th inning. The 5th pitch of the at-bat goes wide for a ball, count tied at 2. As the Rutgers commit Freres unable to close it out. This one's hit to third base. A throw across the diamond is in time by Team Long Island. Great play from third base to first, as it was Ryan Yormak who was able to throw it across to his brother Derek Yormak just in time to force the second out of the inning against Chu and Team NYC. Now up to bat for the red side, it's number 23, Ricky Lopez of Ranney School and committed to Louisiana Southern University, LSU, for the fall, as Frere's first pitch of the inning, of the at-bat rather, goes right down the middle for a strike. And that pitch went just wide to even the count at 1. That's gonna be a strike. Good work from Freres, as one more strike will end the inning. Ricky Lopez has his back pinned to a wall.
That's a crucial strike call. That gives the pitcher the driver's seat here against Lopez.
And the LSU commit's able to bobble this one to second base. The throw is in time. Got him out at first. Derek Yormak once again able to claim the catch. 3 straight outs by Team LI, and Dylan Freres to end the top of the 5th. A chance for LI to respond in the bottom. Coming up next. back in action here for the 6th annual Mike Leiderman Cup, bottom of the 5th inning between Team NY and Team LI. It's gonna be Team New York City in the red who are fielding, as right away a ball's popped to second and not in time to first. It's Joey Karpovitz who on the first pitch is able to get a hit to go between second and third. He popped it up off the ground and he makes his way to first. Up next for Team LI, it's Derek Yormak, the right-handed pitcher and infielder of Belmore JFK High School, brother of Ryan Yormak and a fellow Vanderbilt commit. As the new pitcher on the block, number 25, Declan McDermott of Kingston High School. He's a 6'4" righty pitcher. Also plays shortstop and is uncommitted so far. As we'll take a little stoppage here as one of the bullpen balls went into the field of play from Team NYC.
Karpowitz hit Max to begin this inning was almost parallel to the hit that ended last inning for Team NYC. Luckily for Karpowitz, though, ended up as a hit.
Yeah, so now 3 hits a pop for both of these sides. Of course, big hit to talk about was the 4th inning. Top of the 4th inning, it was Justin Oliva who got a home run to claim the only run so far today for Team NYC. First pitch of the at-bat is a ball from McDermott. Second is also a ball, as Derek Yormak is up 2 to begin. McDermott of Kingston High School will force a foul away by Yormak to close the gap and make the count 2-1. Team Long Island in desperate need of a little bit of magic here on the hitting side of things. Yes, 3 hits through 4 innings, but no runs to account for, as a wild pitch is bobbled by Team NYC and their catcher Lamberg. Thankfully, staying put at first base is Karpovitz. Three-one count, as that's gonna be a strike to pull us up to a full count by McDermott.
Personally, I thought that was ball 4. The pitch looked a bit out. I'll take that, especially in a 3-1 count, but now a full count to the batter.
Yeah, me too, Kellen, as it's a sprint to second base by Karpovitz, who is able to get a little bit of luck on his side, as regardless, Yormak was able to force a ball and is able to pace his way to first base. Two runners on bases, 1 in scoring position at second, 1 at first base for Team Long Island. No outs so far, as number 10 Bryce Balls of Chaminade High School and Villanova commit. He's not even done of his high school tenure yet, still has 1 more year left to play, and already committed to such a prestigious university. And let's see if he can get off. Let's see if he can get a big hit on his hitting game today. There were a couple times throughout the season he was above 400 on his batting average, Kellen. But so far 0 for 2 today. McDermott's pitch is not down the alley. It's gonna go wide to the left, or right from where we're sitting, and you're seeing the video. 1 ball, no strike. Second pitch from McDermott is a strike. That one was down Broadway. 1-1. Runner on first, runner on second for Team Long Island. McDermott scanning for potential pickoff play, but instead he'll take the pitch, and it's swung into the ground by Vols as the count is 1-2 now in favor of the pitcher Declan McDermott.
Vols better be happy that that ball hit his foot. That ball appeared to potentially go fair off a kick, which could put not just him, but other runners at a chance of being out.
McDermott can't get it to go into the batter's box. Instead, the count is even at 2. Still has a good amount of work to do. First at bat was a hit, second was a walk, and if he's not careful, he might not be able to get Vols out either. Swing and a miss from Bryce Vols, and that's exactly what McDermott wanted to do. First out of the inning forced by Team NYC and the Kingston High School right-hand pitcher Declan McDermott. As now it's Ryan Yormack who takes his spot as the next hitter for Team LI. Vanderbilt commit will take ball 1. And that was Liam McGinnis, Joey Karpovitz, who got the hit to start the inning, who's able to make his way to third off ball number 2 on the at-bat. Visit to the mound for Team NYC as their manager Bobby Fletcher makes his way to talk to McDermott, who's had a bit of a struggle here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Still, thankfully for him and all of NYC, their all-star team up 1-0 so far, again off of the home run in the 4th inning, top of the 4th inning by Justin Olivo.
Ryan Yormack has a chance, Max, to do something really big here for Team Long Island and put them on the board. He's got a runner on third and a runner on first. The base hit drives in the runner on third, and a line drive into either the left center or right center gap can potentially score the run from first, and that would give Team Long Island a crucial lead as we head late into this game.
Yeah, exactly right, Kellen. He's got the left and the right side of the diamond filled. All that Ryan Yormack has to do is get a hit off McDermott. Can he do it? Well, that pitch is going for another ball. 3 straight balls on this at-bat for Ryan Yormack.
Max, don't be surprised if Yormack takes this pitch 3-0 and then with a chance to load the bases.
Ooh, but that one is right down Broadway, 3-1. Great comeback pitch from McDermott. Was able to give a little bit of breathing room to himself and Team NYC on this bottom of the 5th inning. Goes for a strike. Will they catch him out at second? No, they won't. Actually was a ball there thrown by McDermott. So Yormack is able to make his way to first, and Vols is able to trudge his way to second. Or excuse me, not Vols, but the other Yormack, Ryan Yormack. Or, sorry, Derek Yormack. Getting all the Yormacks confused today. There's only 2. Derek and Ryan both play for Belmore JFK High School, as that's a hit by pitch that allows Long Island to get their first run of the day. All the bases were filled, and that's going to tie the game up at 1. The 6th annual Mike Leiderman Cup has gotten a little bit of spice thrown into the pot, as once again, manager Bobby Fletcher has to visit the mound. Rory McDermott needs a bit of consoling here. He's only forced 1 out, and he's given up a hit, a walk, a second walk, and now a hit by pitch, as all 3 bases filled by the blue jerseys of Team Long Island.
Max, it appears that's going to be McDermott's day for today. He ends it on a hit by pitch with the bases still loaded for those statisticians out there, that means all the 3 runs still on base would be accredited to McDermott.
So it's going to be Yormak, and Ostertag on base, with Joey Karpovets, the St. John's University commit, so he'll be playing here in the fall. Rounding the third base line and getting the run in. So now number 77, Tyrus Ostrovsky, has been a solid center fielder for Team NYC today, will make his way to the mound for a little bit of pitching. He's a right-handed pitcher, 6'1", 175 right, and he's also a Brown University commit, so he'll be playing in Providence, Rhode Island, starting in the fall in the Ivies. Ostrovsky played his high school ball at Brunswick High School. Still, Ostrovsky taking some warm-up pitches here. As a little talk of his catcher, and we're back underway here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 1-1 the score on the day. 1 out forced so far, 2 more needed by Team NYC, and how they are needed. Ostrovsky says a quick prayer, gets back on his feet, and has to dig his team out of having all the bases filled. The first pitch is on target for a strike. 0-1 to begin the at-bat against Long Island's number 11, Chris Sultana, the outfielder going to Stony Brook in the fall. That's going to be a ball from Ostrovsky as the count's even at 1.
I saw that.
Ooh, wild pitch from Ostrovsky! Not in time! Oh my goodness, it's Derek Yormak who gets the... who gets the second run of the day, or did he? Was he hit by the... Oh, what? It's gonna be a run. Sorry for the confusion there. It's now a lead for Team Long Island as they've dug themselves out of a 1-0 deficit. And once again, they're still pinning New York City between a rock and a hard place. 1-1 on the count. Ostrovsky is able to throw a beautiful strike there, but he still has a lot of work to do. 1 more to get the second out, and even then won't end the inning. 2 runners in scoring position for the Blues of Long Island, as that pitch from Ostrovsky goes for a ball. 2-2.
Ostrovsky, this at bat, Max, he has been pitching well. Unfortunately, that 1 wild pitch is a little blip on his resume so far this game, but he's been handling this at bat extremely well.
As the Brown commit gives up a little bit of a pop-up here, NYC will let Ryan Yormak get home for a 3-1 lead for Team LI, as they're able to get Sultana out at first. Now it's a 3-1 lead for Team Long Island. NYC, despite taking the early lead in the 4th inning via Justin Olivo's home run, have given up 3 easy runs to Long Island. Ostrovsky unable to dig himself and his team out of the hole that Declan McDermott created for them with giving up 2 walks and a hit and a wild pitch earlier in the inning. That first pitch on the at-bat's going to go for a ball. It's Michael Scarry, the catcher who plays for St. Dominic's in Oyster Bay. He's up to bat. He's able to force a real long at-bat earlier in the fourth. A lot of foul aways in that one. Against Michael Saros, was pitching that inning, and this is a big hit by Michael Scarry into deep center field, but it's an easy grab from NYC. They finally end the inning, but not before Long Island can claim 3 quick runs to take the lead by 2. Top of the 6th coming up next.
Oh yeah, I know. You gotta watch out.
Number 21, Eddie Morris.
Top of the 6th inning here from St. John's University. New York City, the team hitting, as they'll be doing their hitting against Stellan Zangari, the right-handed pitcher out of Southside High School, who's in for his first action of the game for Team LI. His first pitch goes for a ball. 1-0. And his second goes for strike. The count tied up at 1. Third pitch from Zangari. And this one, or from Zangari rather. Another ball, 2-1. And all of this coming against Eddie Flores, the Stony Brook High School shortstop and second baseman, who's getting his first at-bat of the day. So a little bit of needed communication between catcher and pitcher for Team Long Island, as it was Michael Scarry who decided to walk up to the mound and talk some things over with Stellan Zangari. So far today, 3-1 lead for Team Long Island over Team NYC in the 6th annual Mike Leiderman Cup. 3 hits a pop for both sides, but obviously that big lead for Long Island. All that through 5 innings, as it's a swing and a miss by Flores. Eddie Mambo Flores' count is even at 2. Another swing and a miss as Flores is struck out swinging. 2-3 the final count there, as a quick out to begin the inning from Team Long Island.
Zangari there, a great use of his pitch mix. Starts off with the second strike being a fastball. It gets the guy late in the next pitch. Batter sitting fastball, able to mix in an off-speed pitch and had him fooled.
First pitch of this at-bat from Zangari is able to make its way through Broadway or sorry, not through Broadway, it's actually a bit off target for a ball. But Zangari's second pitch is able to go for a strike. That one's for sure. Enrique Diaz on the other side of Zangari. Diaz is of George Washington High School, not committed, grad of 2027. He's a 5'10" outfielder. Took a little break there for once again Michael Scari, the catcher out of St. Dom's, making his way to his pitcher Zangari, talking some things over with him. 1 out, 1 strike, 1 ball. Top of the 6th inning. A lot of ones in the scoreboard here at St. John's. As that pitch from Zangari was not on the mark. 2 balls, 1 strike. On this at-bat against Diaz. Ooh, almost hit by pitch. That's going to be ball number 3, or is hit by pitch. My apologies there. They're going to let Enrique Diaz walk himself to first base. So sticking with 1 out is Team Long Island. 2 lives to play with in this inning, this half inning rather, for Team NYC. As next up to bat is Lucas Perillo of John J. East Fishkill High School. He's an outfielder, first baseman, uncommitted, class of 27. And of course, an all-star for Team NYC, as the first pitch thrown his way is fouled away for the first strike, 0-1. Pitch number 2. Not good. Ball, 1-1. Ooh, that's a quick run to second base. Oh, the ball bobbles in the air. As it was Enrique Diaz who made his way from first to second. But the throw across the diamond from Michael Scary, not in time. I mean, bobbled anyways, but that's going to allow some great field position for NYC, as Perillo is still alive on 2 strikes and 1 ball. And Diaz is roaming between second and third. Swing and a miss from Perillo, strikes him out swinging. 2 outs, 1 to play with for Team NYC, as looking to close the 2-run deficit that they are pinned up against.
Max, it must be difficult to be one of these hitters for both squads, Team Long Island and Team New York City. It's going to be hard to adjust to the pitchers when it's a new pitcher every inning, and that seems to be affecting Team NYC.
This pitch by Zangari fouled away into the car park by Xander Dianafria, who's of Briarcliff High School. He's a catcher and first baseman for his team. 0-1 count. Another swing and a miss from D'Onofrio as he's down 0-2.
Come on, go, Sil.
Long wait here for the next pitch. Righty on righty action between Zingari and D'Onofrio on this 3-1 Long Island lead, top of the 6th inning. Long Island pitching, NYC hitting, and getting himself to third base is Enrique Diaz. He made his way to second just a couple of seconds ago, and now he gets himself to third. Great play from Enrique Diaz, as he's only one straightaway away from getting a deficit crunching run for Team NYC. 1 ball, 2 strikes on this at-bat against D'Onofrio. And Zingari makes his man miss, but they're gonna say actually he fouled it. Couldn't quite see from our angle, but ump was closer, saw the foul right into the ground. D'Onofrio stays alive. Zingari, 1 more strike will end the inning. If not, it could be the exact thing Enrique Diaz needs to get himself home. 1-2 count.
Oh, you did it.
Tension building here. And it's on the bullseye. Beautiful throw from Zingari to end the inning. The threat of Diaz is thwarted, and the bottom of the 6th is up next.
Zach Schwartz.
And Cup, bottom of the 6th, coming up here from St. John's University and Jack Kaiser Field. Max Rotniak with you today alongside Kellen Andrews, live from LI Sports Network, as the All-Stars of Team Long Island have the 3-1 lead over the All-Stars of Team NYC. As for Team NYC, it's going to be Zach Schwartz, the right-handed pitcher out of Horseman High School, who will be pitching against the number 6 of Team Long Island, who is Caden Bates, the outfielder from Lehigh. First pitch there went for a strike, so a 1 count. Second pitch from Schwartz is just a bit wide, 1-1. Ooh, fouled away by Bates. That'll even the count at 2. One more strike will get him out.
Something tells me Bates saw the pitch just a bit higher. He was ready to bounce on that pitch. Unfortunately, he swings just above it.
Swing and a miss from Bates. He's the first man struck out in the bottom of the 6th inning. It's NYC who grabbed the quick life grab, if you will. Schwartz's pitch is a bit low for a ball. The other side of Schwartz is CJ Everett. He's a utility man for St. John the Baptist. 2 balls to begin. The at-bat, 2-0 count. No runners on any bases. Bottom of the 6th inning here. 1 out, 2 balls, 0 strikes. Now there's going to be 1 strike on the count after Zach Schwartz was able to pin the bullseye. And he's able to do the same thing again, 2-2.
This inning, it looks like Team Long Island is a bit hesitant with their swings, not fully jumping on pitches they should be.
That one is going to go a bit high for a ball. 3-2 count. It's full. Fast pitch from Schwartz is fouled away by Everett. The uncommitted rising senior has a big swing choice to make, but he doesn't even have to make one. The ball is into the ground from Schwartz. It's the 4th ball that Everett needed to make his way to first base.
You gotta love pitches like that in a full count if you're a hitter. You don't need to make a decision on if it's a pitch worth swinging at or worth taking. There, it's already in the dirt. You don't even have to make a decision. Just throw your bat away to the dugout and take your base.
Ooh, it's a wild pitch here from Schwartz. The catcher couldn't collect it, not in time, not even close, as Everett's able to make his way comfortably to second base.
It's sequences like that, Max, that gave Long Island that 3-run inning during their last chance at hitting.
Yeah, multiple wild pitches, a hit, 2 walks, and even more disaster. So honestly, Kellen, lucky for Team NYC that they only gave up 3 runs that inning. I've seen a lot worse I've seen a lot less catastrophic innings go for more runs rather. Either way, 1-2 count on this at-bat. As it's Joe Costanza of Kellenberg High School, the lefty who is hitting for Team Long Island. Stanza, the outfielder, getting his first minutes of this all-star game as that pitch goes just to the side for a ball, 2-2. Swung away for a foul by the Stanza, keeps the at-bat alive. 1 out, runner at second. LI up 3-1 here on the bottom of the 6th inning. Still a couple of half innings left to go here in the 6th annual Mike Leiderman Cup. And that pitch is also wide, 3-2, full count. Can Zach Schwartz get the payoff pitch he's so desired for a little while now? Swung away. Will it be a foul? Will it be a catch? It's caught by Team NYC. Beautiful grab by TJ Borzumato of Lehigh. And that's the 2nd out of the inning, forced by the red side. The blue team of LI is forced to be down to their last lane of the inning as they bring up Dylan Babek for the first time to hit. He's another lefty of this LI team. He's a left-handed pitcher. First baseman was of Belmore JFK High School and will be playing some college ball at Stony Brook. First pitch, though, is a strike against Babek. Schwartz taking his time, looking for potential pickoff at second base, but shortstop isn't there. Swing and a miss from Babek to go down 2. Stanza's roaming just ahead of second base. The pitch is a bit high from Zach Schwartz, so it'll be 1-2 count. Another one that's just too low from Schwartz, 2-2. 2-2 and 2 outs. Payoff pitch for Schwartz. Once again, it's going to lead to a full count. He had 3 chances to strike Babek out, but all 3 times were off target. 3 attempts were off target, rather, and that's going to lead to a pretty precarious situation, but he gets him out. Swing and a miss from Dylan Babek as the 7th inning will start up next. Welcome back to the Mike Leiderman Cup and to the decisive 7th inning of action between the Team Long Island All-Stars and the Team New York City All-Stars. And it looks like Team LI are growing ever closer to their 4th consecutive Mike Leiderman Cup title. Right now, though, top of the 7th is our worry. It's Team New York City who are hitting and Team Long Island who are fielding. It's Connor Ackerman, number 33, who's pitching for the blue side. And his first pitch is a strike. That'll come against Anthony Batke, the UAlbany commit for Team NYC, who is the DH today. Second pitch from Ackerman is hit between second and third by Batke. Oh, and a mistake at first base by Team Long Island. And Matt Zambriski, who could not collect the ball. And or not Matt Zambriski, my apologies, is Dylan Babek, the first baseman, who's going to play some college ball at Stony Brook. But has to clean up some of his mistakes like that if he wants to truly reach the next level there.
And that's an unfortunate play for the first baseman, Max. Even though the throw was on a bounds, that's a play a first baseman has to make, especially this late into the game.
So runner at first, and that is Batke. And now the next man up to bat is Maverick Santic of Columbus High School. He's a 5'10" outfielder and a lefty hitter. Satnick took the first pitch for a strike. What will he do with the second? Again, runner on first. Second pitch from Ackerman is also down Broadway, 0-2. Top of the 7th inning here between LI and NYC. It's a 3-1 lead for the Island side. Island so close to coming on top for their 4th consecutive Mike Leiderman Cup. As that pitch from Ackerman is off target to keep the at-bat alive. 1-2. Ackerman's a former St. Dominic's baseball player and is going to be taking his talents to Hempstead and Hofstra University in the fall. Ooh, it's hit down the left lane by Satnick, but another mistake from Team Long Island. That's their second error. A bit of a bounce and a bobble was enough to throw Ryan Yormack, the third baseman, off just enough to where he dropped the ball next to his base, which means that with 0 forced outs, Team New York City have 2 players on base, one at first, a runner on second. That's all despite Connor Ackerman's incredible pitching. It's been a couple of infield mistakes rather that have cost them big.
Team New York City has to execute on this chance, Max. They haven't gotten this many runners on base since like the first 2 innings. So, and they might not get this chance again with it being the 7th inning.
Borzumato is up to bat now, and a wild pitch from Ackerman allows all the players to advance up 1. It's 2 runners in scoring position for Team New York City, and frightfully so, as Long Island have a lot to hang on to here. It's going to be a little bit of a visit to the mound to console Ackerman after 2 pretty good at-bats that were only cost by the mistakes of the infield. He gave up a pretty wild pitch rather, and he just has to collect himself a bit. Long Island does not want to give up their lead, and really the last chance that NYC have to claim it back. So again, no outs forced so far by Ackerman and his fielders. But runner at second, runner at third, 1 ball, no strikes on this at bat with TJ Borzumato of Lehigh. righty hitting for the red team. Right down the middle by Borzumato. What's Lelai gonna do? Get him out! Unsuccessful attempt at the home base by Anthony Batke. A bit of indecisiveness turned into brilliance by Andrew Noe, the St. John's University commit, showing exactly what he can do on Jack Kaiser Field and exactly what he will do in the fall.
No wonder St. John's recruited him if he makes plays like that. An amazing heads-up play. Looks to first, see he has a play there. However, he remembers to check home. Has the runner completely frozen. Ends up getting him out at the play at home and no run score with 1 out.
Popped into the air. Ackerman casual catch and got him out at first. 2 quick outs for New York City, or for Long Island rather, as it was Maxwell Chu whose bat forced the ball to the ground. Easy pop-up to Ackerman, throw to first. You know the story. 2 outs as NYC's plans of getting back into this game are being slowly thwarted. 1 more life to go. As Ackerman comes out to give 1 more pitcher a chance, looks like, maybe. And that's exactly what's going to happen here. As the catcher, Nathaniel Biscagli, will help warm up the new pitcher, who only has to do is got 1 more crucial out. And that pitcher, of course, being number 13. Or sorry, my gosh, from the beginning, the hitter, or the catcher for Team Long Island, Jagger Franco of Longwood High School. He's catching, and he's warming up number 13, Fred Klock, the left-handed pitcher from Mineola High School. So it's Klock who's throwing to Franco. So Klock to Franco. 1 more out would seal the deal for a 4th straight Mike Leiderman Cup for Team LI, and would give them a massive 4-2 lead on the now 6-year-long series. Well, but Kellen, between this game being moved to St. John's University from Mitchell Field at the last moment to an incredible 4th inning home run, Justin Olivo, it's incredible to see that Long Island are so close to a victory now.
Yeah, well said, Max. This has been a great game for Long Island. Even though they have made a few errors, excluding those, they have been absolutely excellent defensively, specifically with that most recent play with Andrew Noe and his ability to get the runner out at home. Defensive plays like that and just heads-up baseball minds is the reason why Team Long Island has only allowed 1 run to Team NYC.
Well, exactly. Well said, Kellen. 3 errors from LI on the day, but that has not stopped them from taking the 3-1 lead. Top of the 7th here from Jack Kaiser Field, as Klock's first pitch goes for a ball. His second is a little too close to the hitter, 2-0. And the hitter obviously being Ricky Lopez, the LSU commit, and shortstop for this Team NYC. Runners at 2nd and 3rd for the red side. Swing and a miss from Lopez, 2-1. The tension is palpable here. Another missed swing by Ricky Lopez. 1 more will do it. 2's across the board. Balls, strikes, and outs, all the same number. Payoff pitch coming up for all of Long Island and for Fred Klock. Can he make Mineola proud? It's fouled away as Lopez keeps his side alive.
Get ready to see an all-speed pitch from the lefty, Max. So far, Ben, fastball, 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 and with the batter starting to adjust, you have to change speeds in a scenario like this.
Ooh, another foul, this time into the car park. We've mentioned it a couple of times today, Callum, but that car park, ooh, man, I've got to feel bad for some of those cars as a flock of birds flies our way. Interesting couple of scenes here from St. John's. Once again, 2-2 count, 2 outs, 1 more is needed. Top of the 7th inning. Long Island have the lead. 3-1. Another ball that's fouled away. It had the distance, but did not have the direction from Ricky Lopez, as once again he's able to keep his side alive.
Lopez there showcasing his power, even though that was a foul ball. Just at the end of the bat, and it still almost was a home run if it was fair.
Swing and a miss. He got him out. That's the game. What a way to end it for Fred Klock and all of Team Long Island, as they're able to strike out Ricky Lopez and take their 4th consecutive Mike Leiderman Cup. Well, my apologies here. Are we going to... We're going to play the bottom of the 7th here. So as you can clearly see here, the Long Island coach is just talking some things over with the ump. Well, looks like for the once-in-a-year occasion, we're going to do the once-in-a-year stuff, and that's play the extra inning here. Extra half inning, rather.
Pitching for Team New York for the bottom of the 7th inning. Out of Archbishop Malloy, number 17, Ben Wallace.
So Ben Wallace of Archbishop Malloy High School will be pitching for New York City in this bottom of the 7th. See if LI can add to their tally at the end of this game. Hitting first for the blue side, Team Long Island, it's number 29, Ryan Paradiso, the right-handed pitcher and outfielder out of Old Bethpage High School. EJ pulling out all the fun songs here in the bottom of the 7th. Long Island, 3-1 score. They're on top. Wallace, his first pitch is too high. That's ball number 1. He had one of those during the warm-ups. The crowd cheered as well for that one, as they have this one. That one's right down Broadway, 1-1. Good pitch by Benjamin Wallace. The Iona University commit. as that's going to be a second strike from Wallace. 1-2 count. Paradiso doesn't bother. 2-2. So time called. $14 till we reach 10 p.m., Kellen. Had a long game behind us. Still a tad bit more action to go. So now it's a 2-2 count. That's for sure. Swing and a miss from Paradiso. Out number 1 for Benjamin Wallace and Team New York City. In the bottom of the 7th inning, up next to bat for Team Long Island, it's number 12. Who can it be? Well, it's going to be none other than Mason Gachalian of Eastport South Manor High School. He's a third baseman for the Far Suffolk High School. Well, Suffolk's so far that you can only call anything there far, but Eastport South Manor, one of the longer distances any of these players has had to travel to get to St. John's University today. Got a feel for his long trip back home after this game. As 2 balls to start on the at-bat, thrown by Benjamin Wallace. Now it's 3 after that wild pitch. 1 more would force the walk. And it does. 4 straight balls from Ben Wallace will allow Gachalian to jog his way to first base.
Max, I do have to say, one of the reasons why this game has been on the longer side is due to just many long at-bats. I feel like there's been at least 4 pitches in every at-bat, probably closer to at least 5 pitches per at-bat, and that has led to, they don't even need to lead to runs or a base runner. A lot of times it's just a simple out after that. And that has led to it being a low scoring and a long game.
Well, it's still a lot of work to do to end the game. 1 out, 2 more outs needed for New York City to close out the half inning. And it's Connor Ackerman who pitched earlier today. He's also a first baseman. He's hitting lefty for Team Long Island here. A wild pitch will allow Mason Gachalian to advance from first to second. And we'll make the count 2-0 in Gachalian's favor. Swing and a miss from Gachalian gives Wallace a foot back in the at-bat. 2-1. This one's popped up between first and second. Easy toss to first. Ackerman's out. 1 out left to close out the inning, as it's Gachalian who was able to get himself all the way to third base. And potentially the last batter we'll see today, it's Nathaniel Biscagli of Salisbury Prep and in the future of Villanova. This ball's popped up just outside first. Easy throw. Got him out. That'll end the inning. Beautiful work from Team New York City. As we'll enter the top of the 8th. Welcome back to the 6th annual Mike Leiderman Cup. Max Rotniak with you today alongside Kellen Andrews. It's been a long, long day from St. John's University. We also got to apologize for any previous confusion. Got my innings a little bit mixed up here with, the high school schedule so quickly behind us. It was only a couple months ago when the last couple high school games were played. Got the 7 with mixed up with the 9, but we are playing a full 9 innings today, and we still got 4 halves left to go, 4 half innings left to go. So don't worry, got a lot more all-star action coming to you from Jamaica and St. John's University. 3-1 lead so far for the blue side. That is, of course, Long Island. And in this top of the 8th, it's Long Island who are pitching. First pitch was a ball from the new man on the mound, Matt Zembrisky of Riverhead High School, and in the future, the fall of St. John's University. So he's getting some early PT some early experience rather, of how it will be to play on this field week in, week out. 2-2 count. As on the other side of him, Eddie Flores. Flores is struck out swinging. Easy first out for Team Long Island. Great work from Zembrisky, the right-handed pitcher. Has gotten some early work done. Also is a shortstop for his team. And now the next man up to bat for Team New York City. Can't quite make out who it is. It's number 20. That's Enrique Diaz of George Washington High School, who took the first pitch for a strike from Zembrisky. Kellen, it's getting pretty windy here. 5 minutes till 10 p.m. Started back at 7 or a little bit after 7. It's getting windy too from St. John's.
And Max, the wind earlier in this game, specifically the first and second inning, was a big problem. And then it began to pick up again last inning, the 7th inning. So it's very likely that that wind will be here through the rest of the game.
And a foul away towards right field from Diaz, who showed that he has some power, but in that case, not the direction needed to bring the ball the distance. Zembrisky's pitch a little too high, 1-2. Diaz, the outfielder, uncommitted. Swing and a miss. Zembrisky gets 2 quick outs, 1 more needed to close out the inning. Perfect play from Team Long Island.
Max, Team New York City is going to need a spark. And if they don't get it now, it might never come. It's the 8th inning, and they've only gotten 1 run, and that was off a solo home run.
Yeah, we've had a long day today.
They've had several chances to score throughout this game, and they just haven't been able to build upon that. And with time running out on their day today, it's unlikely that that will ever come.
Well, Lucas Perillo is the man at bat today, or right now, rather. Again, a long day today. We've seen the crowds fill up and go quiet over the hours. We've seen the snack stand at the entrance to the field be slowly dwindled down as more and more people buy snacks and drinks throughout the day. Two count as Zembrisky. Ooh, his ball is not on target. Or now it's 2-2. My apologies. Was 1-2. Couldn't quite make out the finger signs that the ump was putting up. Scoreboard in the back next to the big SJ logo is not updating right now. And now it's 3-2. Full count. Big payoff pitch for Matt Zembrisky, who takes some sweet time, throws one down the middle. Great pop-up between second and third, and thrown across the diamond in time. Got him out. Beautiful play to put Lucas Perillo back to his dugout. That's going to end the top of the 8th, bottom of the 8th coming up. It's Team Long Island who are going to be up to bat. Welcome back to the 6th annual Mike Leiderman Cup. Inning number 8, halfway done. One more half to go. It's Team Long Island who are going to be hitting, and they're going to start things off with Caden Bates, the outfielder from Lehigh. On the other side of him, it's School of the Future's Thomas Lobello. He's a right-handed pitcher, outfielder, and shortstop. And Lobello is an uncommitted player. Is a 6'3", again, right-handed pitcher. His first pitch went for a ball. His second goes for a ball, too. Swing and a miss. Beautiful pitch by Lobello to make the count 2-1. Lobello again. Oh, it's a great hit between second and third. Can it be thrown across in time? Yes, it is. They got Bates out. Beautiful infield work from Team NYC as the Red Side claims their first out of the half inning.
Team NYC's infield work today, Max, has been extraordinary. 0 errors compared to Team Long Island's 3, and every close play they seem to just get the ball in there in time. And so far it's helped limiting Team Long Island to only 3 runs so far.
Well, now Lobello has a new opponent. See who it is hitting. And he has to turn his back so you can see the number. It's number 8, TJ Everett of St. John the Baptist. He's a utility player for his school team. Uncommitted and down 2 strikes. That pitch is just wide for a ball, 1-2. Nice throws from Lobello. That last one just a bit off. Ooh, a great hit to left field just over the shortstop from CJ Everett. A crucial hit for Long Island as they look to extend their 3-1 lead they have today. Again, bottom of the 8th. They have hold of this game. They still got a couple more half innings to prove that they truly belong on top of the 6th annual Mike Leiderman Cup.
The sound the ball made off Everett's bat, like if you hear that as a hitter, you know you're getting on base. A beautiful swing will leave him on first.
And a swing and a miss from the new man on the batter's box is going to be Joe Destanza, the outfielder from Kellenberg Memorial. He's down 0-1. And he hits this one between first and second. Easy lop to second will be a double play. Yes, it is. Got him out. Beautiful 1-2. And just like that, the 8th inning's over. Long Island retained their 3-1 lead, but there's still one more chance for them to lose it. Top of the 9th coming up next. Welcome back. Inning number 9 getting underway from St. John's University. It's the Mike Leiderman Cup. It's coming to a close, but there's still a bit more baseball to play. Inning number 9 to decide it all. Can NYC break the deficit? Can they come back from the 3-1 hole they've dug themselves into? Just like last year, we've had a lot of zeros across the board. Just 2 innings where we've had any runs, and that's all that we need. As the bat breaks, oh my goodness, it's going to be an out anyways. It was Xander Dionofrio who got the pop-up between first and home, and ultimately couldn't reach first in time, and I don't blame him. That was unexpected.
Thank goodness for the netting, Max. That bat would have ended up most likely hitting someone. And netting using its purpose, protecting the fans in this stadium.
The one thing that netting has not been doing has been protecting the car park today. Just another one of the funny things we've seen tonight.
Yeah, you gotta win some battles, you lose some. And for the cars, due to all these foul balls, they have been losing some of these battles.
Well, anyways, we have a 1-1 count as it's Anthony Batke, the DH, who's hitting for Team NYC in this top of the ninth, decisive inning. On the other side of him is Derek Yormak. He's a right-handed pitcher and an infielder. We've been talking about Derek and his brother Ryan Yormak a lot today. They're two Vanderbilt commits, and this Vanderbilt commit almost got a strikeout, but instead it'll be a 2-2 count for the Belmore JFK High School grad. Okay. Umpire walks up and walks back down. Love to see it here. It's getting late, 10:09 p.m. in Queens, in Jamaica. Derek Yormak. His pitch, a little too low. Is it a full count? Is it 2-2? The board says 2-2. The fingers, can't quite see the fingers. As that one will make it a full count. That was another ball. 3-2. Big pitch coming up, 1 out, 2 to go. Next pitch decides it all. Yormak, it's pushed down to second base. Can it be thrown across in time? Yes, it is. They get back K out as the throw is in time to Ryan Yormak, who is staying solid at first base. One more out to truly claim the 6th annual Mike Leiderman Cup here for Team Long Island. It's been a long, long night, Kellen. We've had so much action, so much fun, but in the end, one team has to win, and it looks like it's going to be Long Island for the 4th straight year. Just a little recap of the history of this tournament. It was made in honor of Mike Leiderman in 2021. It was always used as a tool to help fundraise for ALS research. First 2 years, NYC won it, but then 3 years in a row, including last year, 5-3, LI won it. And this year, they're looking to take it 3-1. But they're going to need 2 more strikes to fully clinch it. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count so far for Yormak on this at-bat. A swing and a miss from Maverick Satnick. 2-2. The truest of true payoff pitches.
Maxwell Shu, he needs to hold his ground here.
Foul away as Satnick fouls it off to the left. 2's on the board, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1 to go for the Cup. Got him out! Beautiful pitch right on the bullseye from Derek Yormak. Maverick Satnick was left looking, and that's gonna do it. The 2026 Mike Leiderman Cup goes the way of Team Long Island. They increased their record on the whole series 4-2. Kellen, what a game, what a day, what a way to end it. 3-1 in the end. It's Team Long Island, never in doubt. The boys take their 4th straight title here from St. John's University.
Yeah, that was a great effort from both squads, but mainly Team Long Island. Facing adversity down 1-0 towards the middle of the game, almost immediately answered back with a 3-run inning. And then after that, the pitching just showed out for the boys from Long Island. And that's how they hold off and defend from Team New York to capture their 4th straight Mike Leiderman Cup.
Well, that will do it. It's been an incredible day. It's been an incredible 9 innings, well, really 8.5 innings of action here from St. John's University. Hope you've had a blast from the All-Star game of Southern New York. Team Long Island take it 3-1 The Mike Leiderman Cup goes the way of the island for the 4th straight year. I've been Max Rotniak alongside Kellen Andrews. Thank you so much for watching live on LI Sports Network.
Bell, please stop to home plate. Big Bell, please stop to home plate. Would the Team Long Island coaches please come to home plate to pick up the Michael Leiderman Cup? Team Long Island coaches, head coach Tom Abruscano of Clark High School, assistant coach Doug Robbins Jr., also of Clark, and assistant coach Paul Parcellano of St. Anthony's. Congratulations to Team Long Island. Now in the sixth meeting in the Leiderman Cup, have won 4 out of the 6 against Team New York. And now time to announce our player of tonight's game. In a game that only had 7 total hits against serious Division I pitcher, this was the lone player that had a multi-hit game. From Team New York, he's a native of Gardnerville, New York, but attends St. Joe's Montvale across the border in New Jersey. And hitting the game's lone home run along with the double, Justin Orivo is our player of the game from Team New York, the lone multi-hit performer in the New York versus Long Island All-Star game. Congratulations to Justin. Pitcher of the game. Our pitcher of the game had to be summoned in an all-star game out of the bullpen in a big spot with the tying runs on base against a terrific hitter. Our pitcher of the game only had to retire 1 batter. And from Mineola High School, number 13, Fred Cloud. Lastly, our defensive player of the game ended up making 2 very quality plays on his future home field. A play made on a pop-up down the right field line in the 5th inning, and a fielder's choice with a lot of poise with his future head coach watching in the 7th inning. His second baseman from Kellenberg High School on defensive player of the game, Drew Owen. Tonight's All-Star Game, the 6th annual Mike Leiderman Cup. Thank you to all of our fans and attendees, and all the persons that are actually going to Greater New York ALS United Foundation toward the fight and research to end ALS. Thank you to our All-Stars from New York and Long Island for their participation. Our head coach Mike Hampton and associate head coach George Brown for their support during the event. Thank you and good night.
And that's going to do it. The 6th annual Mike Leiderman Cup ends in LI victory. The Long Island All-Star team has taken it 3-1. The trophies have been distributed. And of course, the most coveted award, the championship title, the winning title, the trophy, the Mike Leiderman Cup. That's what it was all about today. It was all about that, but it was also all about the mission of this cup to raise money for ALS research, and that was certainly done. A lot of people in the stands today, a lot of snacks bought as well. We hope you had a lot of fun today. It was a great game to call. A lot of fun. A lot of great players on the field as well. Of course, a lot of these guys going to colleges, and a lot of these guys going to St. John's after the summer fully concludes. Well, that's gonna do it. From Kellen Andrews, I'm Max Roniak. Thank you so much for tuning in to this LI Sports Network broadcast.
Okay. Oh.